Jackson Smith-Njigba just got a 4-year, $168 million extension yesterday.
$42.15 million.
$120 million guaranteed.
Yep.
He is getting FU money from the Seahawks to be a receiver who's he's not on the Calvin Johnson fucking level. I mean, he's a great wide receiver. Don't get me wrong. I don't want to give him any shade. He was killer last year.
It's 1A, 1B, 1C for Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, and Jackson Smith-Njigba on any given. Maybe 1A, 1B, 1C, 1D with Puka in there as well. There's 4 guys run the show.
Justin Jefferson, though, it doesn't matter who the quarterback is.
He makes it happen.
Jackson Smith appears to be the same way. And then there's some up-and-comers, too. But, yeah, it's just a lot of money, though. And I think that will feed into when we talk about, these teams that are willing to trade receivers.
Yeah.
Like hoping that, when we get into the mock drafts, like talking about Brian Thomas Jr. being available, Marvin Harrison Jr. being available.
Right.
These are teams that haven't gotten a lot of production in that first 2 years. And at the end of this year, they're going to have to make that decision where they're basically going to get nothing back for them because everybody will know they'll be a free agent the following year. Or they're going to have to pay them $30, $40, $50 million a year at that point because every year the contracts get more and more crazy. You'd have to look up what Pat Mahomes' deal was, but I think it was a 10-year, $500 million contract.
That's exactly, I think, what it was with like
Tyler Lindenbaum just got $27 million a year to play center.
Okay, but that's also an overpay.
It doesn't matter. That's what the league justified. It's not like I bet you the Browns were offering him 24, and he's like, I got to take the extra $3 million. It's like or 22. Like either way, offensive linemen are going to be at $30 million a year in the next year or two.
So it was a 10-year, $450 million extension. With the Kansas City Chiefs in 2020. The valued up to $503, running through 2031. The 2026 restructure converted 54.45 of his salary into a bonus, reducing his 2026 cap hit to $34.65 million, while creating $43 million in cap space. Okay, so his base salary is $1.3 million, and his restructure bonus is $54 million.
So Patrick Mahomes, arguably up until the last couple of years, the best quarterback in the league by far, right? You could say that's why it's called arguably.
He's on the train of regression.
We'll see what happens this year.
Statistics.
Either way, Patrick Mahomes getting $50 million a year. There's 4 offensive linemen right now getting $27 million a year.
He's also won 3 Super Bowls before the age of 30.
So what I'm saying, though, is offensive line versus quarterback.
Yes.
We're talking, they're at $30 million right now.
Yes.
We're talking wide receivers are getting paid. Jackson Smith is about to get paid probably as guaranteed money, more money than Patrick Mahomes in the next couple
but that
years.
was also 6 years ago.
I know, but I'm just saying that just shows how insane the market is changing. We're talking about, like, let's look at the best contracts in the NFL even 10 years ago and how marginally they were increasing year by year. Teams are going to have 4 players on their team, a wide receiver, a defensive end, and a quarterback making $50, $60 million a year. That cap, it's up to $340, I think now.
I want to ask you this. Okay. Just like any economics, there's a bubble to everything.
Of course.
Where does that bubble pop in the NFL?
I don't think it does. That's why they just keep adding new games. I don't know. I don't know that the bubble pops. The NBA hasn't popped. Baseball hasn't popped. Yeah, I understand.
Baseball doesn't have a bubble like that, though. It's different.
Really? Because their viewership is tanking
Actually,
every year.
their viewership has gone up significantly.
You're looking at a couple of teams.